So when I start thinking about modeling data like a customer with accounts and stuff like that, there's a lot of ways we could tackle this, but constructor functions in particular are an excellent way to build up complex data types like this that might have one or more other data types within a given data type. In this case, a customer has an account. So what this indicates to me is that I'm going to need two data types, one modeling an account and the other one modeling the customer with the accounts. So let's start with kind of the base unit, the account. And so to create a constructor function, remember, all I have to do is start with the keyword function, and then account parentheses this. Perfect. Now, quick little note here. I'm going to make sure that this is really emphasized. You should always name your constructor functions after the data type for which you are modeling after, creating. So in this case, if I'm going to have an account data type, my constructor function needs to be named account. So let's start building this thing up. Let's just give it something simple. Let's think about what an account has. Well, my account usually has a balance. It has debits and credits on the ledger of some sort. And then it has something like the ability to deposit and withdraw funds, and I can usually get a statement. So we're just going to start with something simple to make sure our constructor even works. We're going to create a balance. Now, let's think about creating this with regards to a constructor function. When you use a constructor function, you're creating a given instance of that data type for the first time. This is pretty analogous to opening up an account. You walk into the bank, you open up an account, that's where the constructor function comes in. So in that case, I should be able to, when I create a given account data type, set the initial balance of that account. In order to do that, I need to be able to pass in an argument. So let's do this. Let's make my first argument for my constructor balance. And down below, let's store it somewhere. Now, I'm going to use the keyword this. In the case of a constructor, this is going to apply to the given instance of the given data type. That means when I write this right here on line 2, as you can see, that means that I'm referring to this instance right here, this given instance of the account data type. So that way, when I write something like this dot balance, that to you should logically mean, oh, okay, so that means that for my constructor function, I want the initial value of a balance for a given instance of an account data type to be set to, well, in this case, my balance argument. And this will allow me to set the initial balance of my account for a given instance of that data type. So let's go ahead and let's test it out below. I'm going to put test account. And remember, when you invoke a constructor function, there's something you need to put before the function call. What is that? Go ahead, pause the video, think about it, and when you got a good idea, try it out, see if it works.